Please text me to confirm that. Okay, guys, good evening. And first of all, I want to say thank you very much for taking the time out on this wonderful evening. I know it's been gorgeous in the UK today. I think it was 27 degrees where I am on the South Coast. So I'm hoping it was similar where you are as well. So thank you very much for taking the time. It's a real pleasure to have you here. And what my intention for tonight is basically, my name is James Owusu, for those of you who don't know. My purpose tonight is basically just to share with you a little bit about Totl Life Changes and why we're so excited about it, and hopefully answer some of the questions you might have. I know we have a lot of members of the team here, which is fantastic as well. And so I'm hoping we can all basically, between us, answer any questions you might have. If there's something I don't know, I'm sure we'll be able to get you an answer. Okay? That sound good, guys? Okay, so basically, make sure the recording has started, and then we should begin. Okay, so let me begin at the beginning. There's a slight delay between when I flick the slides to when you get them, so I just hope you're with me. So basically, what I'm hoping to do tonight is basically to answer some of your questions and really help you think about the things that we all tend to think about when we look at something new, or somebody comes up to us as something that sounds, wow, so incredible. The real reason I want to do this is just to get you to start thinking about what it is that you would be doing if you were absolutely sure that you would succeed. Is that what you're doing right now in your job? Is that what you're doing in your life? If you were absolutely certain, there was absolute certainty that you would succeed, would you continue to do what it is that you're doing now? And is what you're doing right now helping you to get to that place that you aspire to be in, that you dreamed of being in when you were 16 or 14 or 21, when you finished college or university, you just had your new baby, you just got married, hopefully the first way around as opposed to the second. But it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. So basically, that's the whole point of today. So Totl Life Changes, health and wellness company. So the reason why we're so excited about it is because we genuinely believe that right now is the time to be in a health and wellness company. We don't have to look far, all of us, to find someone who's fed up of their prescription drugs, or they're overweight and very unhappy. It's affecting their emotional state and everything else, every aspect of their life, And more and more people are now looking for ways to stay healthy, to live longer, to look after themselves, and sometimes really just to not be in pain anymore. And we have products that address all of these issues, you'll be pleased to know, very natural products, okay? Did you know, just coincidentally, did you know that behind cancer and heart attacks, prescription drugs are the third largest cause of death? Isn't that amazing? These drugs are supposed to help us. They actually cause so much harm some of the time. So basically, our company was founded about 16 years ago by this gentleman, an awesome gentleman by the name of Jack Fallon, who had a vision basically to bring these top quality natural-based products to everybody, really, just one person at a time. And he's chosen to use the network marketing model, which, as you well know, is a very successful method for businesses to use. Because in essence, we all do it anyway. It's sometimes called referral marketing. And we all do it in terms of the way that we share the things that we love or that we experience with the people around us. So we say, hey, we saw an awesome movie yesterday. Have you seen that new Jason Bourne film? Or have you seen that new Star Wars or whatever? And we tell everybody, and we hardly ever, in fact, most of the time, we don't get paid anything for doing that. But here we have an opportunity to actually get paid, get rewarded for referring the products that we use and like, and that actually work. Isn't that amazing? So this is the gentleman, by the way, that's enabled us to have this opportunity at our fingertips. We're very grateful, Mr. Fallon. Thank you. So Totl Life Changes, as I said, is a 16-year-old company that's firmly positioned in the direct sales industry, and we're very fortunate to have at our disposal such a wide range of products. I honestly often say to people, we have so many products, we have something for everybody. Not every product might necessarily be your favorite, but we definitely have something for everyone. So we have some awesome skincare products, very natural-based, apple stem cell research-based, like our awesome IASA oil. I've got my sample here. It's my favorite product, by the way. It's awesome. Well, one of. It's just awesome when you're in a company and you just love the products, like the Gladiator soap. You have to smell this thing. It just smells amazing. You can smell the cinnamon in it, the lemon. Get some. That's all I can say to you. So basically the skincare and the soap, etc., is just one side of the products we have. We have some healthy coffee, some weight loss drops, which is what some people just, the only thing some people just come to TLC for. And our flagship product, which is the ISO Detox and Cleansing Tea, all organic, all natural. We also have some performance enhancement products for both the ladies and the gentlemen, you know, everyone's a winner, I like to say. And then we also have an awesome product, which is a liquid multivitamin. So the gist of this was really just to express to you that we definitely have something for everyone. Not everybody wants to lose weight. Some people just would like more energy in the morning to sleep more restfully. Or some of them would just like to, I'll get to that later. So basically, as I said, here again is a further explanation of the products we have. We have some very innovative products, some energy tablets that help you to actually suppress your appetite, which is, you know, we all definitely eat more than we need to. We don't necessarily always eat because we're hungry. We eat because we can open the fridge and we know we're blessed enough to be in a situation in most of the developing world or the developed world where we can just do that. We can just eat for the sake of it because we feel like it, or because we're habitual eaters. We always have popcorn when we watch EastEnders, or we always have ice cream after watching a movie, that kind of thing. So we have some awesome natural slimming drops, which have been selling so well. And some targeted weight loss cream. We have an awesome lotion called Slim R. Kind of have a leaflet about it here, which allows you to target, you know, those bingo wings and stretch marks in specific areas that you would like to address. So here is a slide of a lady who basically has had some incredible results. And she is one of so many. You know, there are thousands of people across the world now who basically have been using TLC's products and are very, very happy. You know, I went out today and I passed through the chemist Superdrug, and it's amazing how many things they have on the shelf for weight loss, and they're all selling, and some of them don't work. I wonder how many of them actually end up on the shelf in so many people's houses after they tried it for 5 days or 2 days or a month even, and they're not cheap. You know, I think the product I was looking at was a tablet, and it was about £76, and I know they all sell. You know, so there's definitely a demand, and here we can see evidence that it's worked, that our products work. Give me a second. Yeah, very true, Vanjie says, I believe. So we have evidence here that our products definitely work. Here we have some results from Slim R. You know, there's some people who are out there who are still in August talking about the extra 2 pounds. Sorry, I missed that. Let me go back to this lady, ISO Divas. And this lady who basically has lost over 100 pounds, you know, and there are people still sitting here in August talking about the same 2 or 5 pounds they wanted to lose since the 1st of January, you know, and our products definitely work. You know, they're very natural and they're effective and they work. And the important thing we need to also realize that there are no side effects. Okay, so here are some results from our Slim R cream, which is the targeted weight loss cream. You can see the before and after shots here. Here's another example of this lady very effectively shown with her tattoo, where you can see there being a little more of a muffin top than she'd like us to see. But in the second picture on the right, you can see the improvement there. You know, that's awesome. And again, here we are. We're back with our bingo wings. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny. But basically, the point of it is to show you that we have products that actually really work in different ways, you know. So there's definitely something for you or someone you love and care about, you know. So this is, again, some results from Slim R. You can see basically over a 4-day period, you can see this lady's arms looking vastly better, improved. And here we have the champion, you know, RISOT. This is how it comes. And basically, it's a detox and cleanse tea, you know, that coincidentally has been helping people to lose weight. But its primary focus or its primary purpose was to be a detox and cleansing tea. So we have 9 powerful plants. And what I love about the TLC products is that the ingredients are things that we know about. You don't have to go to TLC's website to read about these. You can go to PubMed, etc., etc. We have ginger and chamomile and all these wonderful things. And can I just say, we don't like to talk about it, but, you know, it's very important that we can dump like a champ. If you're eating 3 times a day, we need to be getting rid of those toxins. When we understand the effect of pollution and the chemicals and the metals, you know, and even the hormones and stuff they're putting in our food these days are having on our bodies, you know, it's so important that we detox and cleanse. Okay, so you can read about these. Papaya as well is also very good for killing parasites. And here we have some unwelcome guests, or unwanted guests, as we like to say, that live in our guts. If you eat beef, you eat meat or fish or sushi. I know one of you, someone out there loves sushi, then you definitely have parasites in your system. And the papaya seeds and some of the other plants in there help to get rid of these guests. I don't want to elaborate into some of the testimonies we've had from people actually on the call today about the things that they've seen come out in the toilet as a result of using our ISOT, which is very mild, almost tasteless, and yet very, very effective. Okay, so ISOT is definitely one to include in our diets and in our routine regularly. Here we have some results again from quite a few people who've had really, really fantastic results from using our products. Maybe a combination of our products, our tea, we have our weight loss drops, as I mentioned before. Maybe they've used some of our NRG, energy and appetite suppressing tablet, or our Delgada, our slimming coffee, and everyone more or less looks happy, except this gentleman in the middle. I'm not quite sure exactly what his problem is, but maybe he can't get into his skinny jeans yet. Maybe that's what it is. So now we get to the part that most people like to hear about. And, often people, number one, want to know that we have good products. And then number two, they want to find out how they can be rewarded. What's in it for me? What's the purpose of you actually joining TLC and becoming a rep and being able to go out there and share it? Number one, you can help a lot of people. And number two, you can make some money. Okay. So this is the bit which I'm going to try and keep very simple. And I guess the main thing you need to really be concerned about or just be aware of is the fact that we've actually been voted the #1 compensation plan in the whole of the direct sales industry, which is just awesome. The #1, not 2, not 3, #1. Okay, which really should tell you the caliber of the company that we are and what it is that we're achieving and why we're growing at such a fantastic rate and why so many people are coming to TLC from so many other network marketing and direct selling industries, companies in different industries. Okay, so this is basically a very simple breakdown of the ways in which you get paid in TLC. Because, mostly when we work, we get paid one way. You go to work, you do your hours and you're paid. But here in TLC, you're rewarded for bringing people to the table, for simply doing what you do anyway. You tell people about good things that you use or, that you buy, that you've experienced. And here you're rewarded for it. So I'm going to basically explain what we call the 50-50-50 plan. And I'm going to take only a couple of minutes to do it because I'd like it to be quite short. So really, as I said at the beginning, the whole purpose is to give you guys just a small insight into what TLC has to offer, why you should be looking to be a part of it. And if you are, well done. I salute you because you've definitely made the right decision. And then give you an opportunity to ask some questions. So the first way we get paid is what we call the 50% retail commission. So you get basically a full functional retail website, which is free. And every time a customer goes to your website, obviously you will share your links on Facebook or social media, or just tell people, go to this website. It's a really nice website. In fact, it's just been updated, which is fantastic. It looks even better than it did before. So that's awesome. So you would make 50%. Say you sold $50 worth of products, you would make 50% of that. Say you sold $100 worth of products, you'd make $50. Okay, it's as simple as that. And then we have what we call the Fast Start bonus. And the Fast Start bonus is really a way in which TLC are sort of enticing you, or saying like a thank you for getting more people. Or I guess it's a carrot to get you to entice people to actually come and have a look and then also participate in TLC. And the way it works is that whenever people sign up, say you were to recruit me, you told me about TLC, you told me about the tea and the Strike Up. And I said, I'm in. That's all I needed to hear. And I signed up and I actually bought a pack, because you can get in different ways, a combination of products or some pre-arranged packs. And the packs came to, say, $500, you would make $250. It's based on points because each product is allocated a set number of points. Like, for example, the tea is worth 40 points. So 50% of that would be, 20. And it's as simple as that. That's the Fast Start bonus. So every time you get people to start up in the company, whether they come in with the least amount, which we're going to say it's $100, or as much as they wanted, say they came in with $5,000. Okay. And the last one we have is a check match. This is where TLC is saying to you, thank you very much for actually sharing this opportunity with your friends and for bringing people to the table who actually see an opportunity for themselves to maybe make some total life changes for themselves and their family. Maybe it's to change their postcode, or to enable their kids to go to a specific school, or just to be able to take more holidays, or just to have Monday feel like Friday. Imagine that, would that be okay, really? If you could have Monday feel like you feel on a Friday afternoon, or Sunday evening feel like Friday, or any day, wouldn't that be awesome? So basically, TLC rewards you for bringing people to the table. And when they start to build their business and they get other people to join, or they start retailing, etc., you get paid a 50% check match of what they earn from what we call the binary. But I'm not really going to get into that tonight, because the purpose of this presentation, again, is not to go into the nitty gritty of this compensation plan. I could spend a long time talking about it, but I don't. I won't. And if you have any questions, I'm sure we can address them later, or you can speak to whoever it was that invited you to this presentation. I'm sure we'll get you the answers that you want. All you need to know is we have the #1 compensation plan, and this is the reason why people are leaving other network marketing companies and coming to TLC. Okay, that's it. Right, so as I said, again, I'm just going to reiterate, we're going to try and keep it simple. Just know that there's some fantastic products here that you're paid very well to simply use these products yourself and actually share them with the people you care about. Those people that are on their prescriptions and not knowing that there's an alternative. We all have them. We all have aunties and mums and dads and cousins who are in pain. Literally today, I'm sure you could think of a few people. And if they knew that there was a natural alternative to all those medications they were taking, then I'm sure they'd be very thankful, So basically, we use this as an example to illustrate how powerful network marketing is, or direct sales, network marketing. And we talk about how if you could find 4 people out of all the people that you knew who were looking for something else, who knew that what they were doing right now was not their purpose. This was not why they were born. This is not what they intended or aspired to do with their lives. If you could find 4 of those people and you could show them, just share with them, help them to have a personal experience of some of our products, whether it's the soap or the NutriBurst or the tea. And if they actually liked the product and they decided, actually, I see that there's some benefit in these products, and they thought, we'd like to actually participate in this opportunity, then, you would say, that's awesome. Let's join the party and let's get things moving. So if you could find 4 of these people and you could help them to find 4 of their friends, if you could find 4 of your friends and the people that you know, don't you think it stands to reason that they could probably also find 4 people, just 4, The statistics show that, not everybody, but a significant number of people are struggling with their weight and with, high cholesterol, blood pressure, all kinds of problems, pains and stuff. And even the sales of like laxatives, which are not things that you're supposed to use constantly. They're supposed to be used, for a set amount of time, maybe for a short period. And yet, the sales are just booming, So there's definitely a demand. So if you could find 4 people who could find 4, basically, excuse me. That was my timer. If you could find 4 people, the gist of it is, as it went down, you would have a significant number of people, some over 16,000 type of number of people who would be contributing to your total income. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't you like that? If you could actually have your total income be as a total of the efforts of over 1,000 people. Or, and there are people in here currently in the team who are overriding, if you like, sitting on top of teams of hundreds of people already, and some of them haven't even been in the business that long. Okay, so as a team, we have many tools at our disposal that we use, one of which is WhatsApp, which we use to share all kinds of testimonials and useful information and things like this meeting. And once you join our team, you will be included, you'll be added to this group, and you'll also be able to participate, ask questions, etc. And, because you're not alone in this business, although it is your business, you're not left by yourself, to grow your business and develop. And we're actually in a really good team. We have some awesome people in our team. Like in the UK, we have Mr. Paul Atwell and Elaine, who is our upline, who's on holiday enjoying herself. I'm not sure, I think in Spain, but I'm not sure. But she's off in the sun somewhere, and we're here continuing to build a team, and she's benefiting. Isn't that awesome? How does that sound? Getting paid while you're on holiday. Doesn't that sound awesome? By the efforts of so many people up, slaving hard at night, doing presentations and answering questions, etc. We also have a gentleman by the name of Jack St. Arnaud, who's based in Canada, and Mr. Mike Demetro, and also Brad Jeffs, who's helped us a lot, tremendously actually, and helps us with some other tools that we have at our disposal, like Actually, sorry, the website, Your 3 Steps to Success, has actually been developed by Mike the Metro. But Brad also has a website that we can all utilize as well to share information and to get the word out. Because understand, you are now about to participate in a global business. We're just not talking just down your street or in your town. You can ask your friends in Canada or Germany or Japan or Ghana or South Africa to participate, or even the Dominican Republic, where coincidentally, we now have a 7-figure earner. It's awesome, isn't it? And this is something else that we do as a tool within our team. We once in a while we come together and have an opportunity event where we come together, share the opportunity, and we share testimonials and talk to each other about how business is going and share tips and etc. So this is just an example of one we had at the Hampton Hilton Hotel in Waterloo in London, which is a lot of fun. And I guess really just to summarize, basically I've shared with you some of the products that we have, like get some emu oil, just get some, just get some. That's all I'm going to say to you. It's awesome. And of course, everybody has to have the tea. Everybody needs to detox and cleanse and cure some parasites. So we have some awesome products that I've shared with you. And we have a very, very effective and very useful online marketing system. And again, just to emphasize, we all know we don't have to look far to see people who are very ill, who need to lose weight, and who are looking for a more natural alternative to all the prescriptions and all the medications that they're on. I was speaking to my auntie about 2 days ago, and she was telling me she takes 7 tablets in the morning. Seven tablets. That's just in the morning. That's how she starts her day. And in fact, she went on to share how basically some of her prescription drugs, she had a specific prescription, which resulted in her losing 7 kilos drastically and actually passing out. She passed out in her kitchen. This is medication that was given to her by her general practitioner. In the UK, we call them GPs, our doctors. That's just to illustrate just, the demand that's out there for more natural-based approach to wellness and health. And now's the time. This problem, the problem of being obese, etc., is a worldwide problem. It's not a problem just in the UK or just in America. I think America, it might be Mexico. I think Mexico, America, then us are the most obese nations in the world. So there definitely is a demand, and they're not the only ones, okay? So in closing, I'm not really going to spend too much time talking about this. We've touched on our compensation plan. Don't forget, number 1 in the whole industry, 50%. That's the partnership, really. TLC is saying, partner with us without having to incur any research and development costs. Partner with us, we'll pay you 50%. Isn't that awesome? And so without much further delay, what I'm going to do at this point is really just ask you to think back over some of the things I've said, just to share with you the awesome products we have and the opportunity we have at our fingertips, And again, to challenge you to think about what it is that you actually aspire to do when you're in that place where you felt on top of the world. We've all had that moment, And most of the time, what tends to happen is we tend to get busy doing the busy stuff to pay the bills. And that isn't really our purpose. Les Brown says, have you ever wondered why it is that you are here? What is the meaning of your life? Is this it really? Is this what you were born to do? And if it isn't, maybe we should start asking ourselves some different questions. So I've presented you with an opportunity that I really hope that you will embrace and maybe just start to question, okay? Because a lot of us need to start doing that again. And that is often the beginning of progress. And so without much delay, what I'd love to do at this point is actually hand over to my esteemed colleague even, Mr. Richard Barting, if you give me a few moments, and I should do that. Okay, let's see.
See me and hear me.
Hello, Richard.
Good evening, everybody. How is everybody?
I've actually muted everyone out. Hold on a second.
Wonderful.
I'm going to mute everyone so they can say hi, and then I'll mute them again so they don't.
No problem at all. Good evening, everybody.
Are you still there? Ranji, can you hear?
What's up?
Yeah, good evening. We're very well, thank you, Lynn.
Fantastic. First and foremost, I'd love to ask you to help me join in thanking James for what was an enthralling, informative, and inspiring presentation. Oh, have you muted everybody again?
I think so. No, I didn't. I muted them.
You muted everybody. Oh.
You're
So, we go back. What?
Guys, can you hear again?
Awesome.
Yes, we can hear, but no video.
Awesome.
No video. Okay.
Fantastic. First of all, before you mute me, James, can you guys help me thank James for what was an enthralling, inspiring, and informative presentation?
Yes, that was awesome. Thank you, James. Thank you for
Thank you,
adding.
guys. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Well, I just want to really embellish some of the point James focused. James, there's a lot of feedback.
Okay, hold on a second, please, Richard. Hold on,
Right,
give me
cool.
1 minute while I mute everybody out again, and then you will begin. Hold on. Give me 1 second, please, while I try to mute Richard. Okay, Richard, you should be back.
Fantastic. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Can you put the screen, the live choices screen back up? Fantastic. Cool. Guys, I just wanted to amplify some of the aspects James talked about. For those of you that are joining us for the very first time, may I offer you a very hearty welcome. For those of you that have decided this is a vehicle you want to use to transform your desires into reality, congratulations, you're welcome. We are here to help each and every one of you build and grow so that others can continue to join. This journey is endless. It's like leaving a legacy. With that in mind, I just want to ask you guys a couple of questions. I know you can't answer me, but just imagine this. Most of us start our lives with a dream uppermost in our mind. And for some reason, that dream seems to be just that, a dream. We often kid ourselves into believing that it's a lofty dream, it's too lofty to become a reality. So we settle for less. And as you've seen on the screen, would you shrink your dream to fit your income? Or will you increase your income to fit your dream? And really and truly, Totl Life Changes, which absolutely transformed my life, can do the same for you. The beauty about this vehicle is if you are a janitor or a president, it works for you. It's all about what you put in, you get out, and then some. Now, without sort of over elaborating, the reality is this. There is so much you can do, and there is this, it can help you transform the lifestyle you want to lead. If you want to be a multi-mogul millionaire, you can have that opportunity. If you just want to have enough money and enough extra income to ensure your existence is not too constrained, that could work as well. If you just want to help people live a better, fulfilling, healthier lifestyle, that is also there. The truth is, we've got it all. And together, we can spread the word, help people transform the quality of their lives, both from their health and their wealth perspective. As an example, most of us are dependent on our jobs. And the irony is, a job stands for being just over broke. Imagine this, if you will. It happens. I'm not hoping it happens to you, but it does happen. Imagine your boss saying to you one day, I have to fire you unless you agree to work an extra hour every day for the next 2 years. That's a frightening thought. And yet, we live that prospect every day. There is a possibility somewhere along the line, a job will be lost, not for anything you've done wrong, just that the company can ill afford to keep you. So if this proposition is made to you, and then they say to you, after that 2-year period where you've been working an extra hour every day, you can retire on full pay, I think that becomes a more attractive proposition. And that is what Totl Life Changes offers you. It offers you the opportunity to really and truly fulfill your dreams the way you see fit. And in doing so, by helping other people to benefit from what is absolutely an essential part of everyday living. James talked about the tea. There's some of the weight loss products. I can give you my own testimony where I can tell you that I posted my journey on Facebook. On April 23rd last year, I embarked on a journey to lose at least 7 kilos. At the time, I weighed 87.5 kilos, and I had a 36-inch waist. I put that journey on Facebook, and in 23 days, I lost 11.5 kilos. To this day, my current weight is about between 80 and 81 kilos. And that's because I'm in the gym. So that means my muscles are slightly heavier. Otherwise, I'd probably be in the 75, 76 range. The point is, it works. And can you imagine the response my Facebook journey has triggered? To this day, I'm still dealing with the interest it generated. And you probably will see me on Facebook posting some videos or engaging with other people. I'm not actually one of those people that actually believes or likes social media as a way of attracting people, but it just happened to be something I needed to do to demonstrate to people that TLC works. And everywhere you look, if you go to pubmed.gov, you will find the information about the products TLC deals with are absolutely unparalleled. So, in closing, I want to ask you to think about this. Whoever invited you to join us has done you a massive favor. I would urge you not only to hug them, but to never let them go, because you are about to embark on a journey that not only transforms your life, but every individual you come into contact with. Cleansing your system is what our tea does, but it gives you the potential to make a huge packet. The oil James talked about has made me look much younger than any Botox I could think about having. And people talk about it daily. It's absolutely a great protector against the elements that you're going to be exposed to, both in the winter and in the summer. I lived in Ghana for 10 years using, in the last year and a half, I used the oil, and I still use it to this day. And I'm telling you, don't believe what I say, but check it out for yourself and then realize that you are sitting on a gold mine. Often, the question, Richard Branson says this, whenever an opportunity presents itself, don't ask yourself, how can I, don't question whether you can do it. Take the opportunity and learn how to do it if you don't know how to. And some of you out there may have referred to other people who are successful as being lucky. The truth is, there is no such thing as luck. It is just opportunity meeting preparation. The question I pose is, are you prepared to take this opportunity? Good luck. We wish you well. Together, we will grow and fulfill our dreams. Look forward to seeing you in the States or somewhere down the line. Take care. Stay blessed. Peace.
That was awesome, Richard. Thank you very much. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to stop sharing and find out if we have any questions. So I'm going to basically, if you have any questions, I don't know if I unmute it, it might get, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to type into the box, into the text box, if you have any questions, and we'll do our utmost best to answer them. Richard, thank you very much for that. That was awesome. Some powerful points there. And I hope Richard just helped to stir those thoughts in your mind, because I know you have them, because we all do. Okay? So if there are any questions, please type them into the text box. And
oh no, let them ask. Let
might get a bit, okay. If we do that, it might get a bit.
Even better. Let them talk.
Okay. We'll attempt to do that. So I'm going to mute everybody. And then if there isn't too much feedback or interference or anything, background noise, then we will just ask everybody to ask whichever questions they have, and we'll attempt to answer them. Hey guys. Can you still hear us okay? Can you hear me, Richard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody that has any questions? I don't think so. There aren't really. Are there any questions, or everyone's good?
Just to say that information was fantastic tonight.
Thank you.
Roderick.
Really appreciate that. Was that Roderick?
Yeah, that was Roderick.
Thank you, Roderick. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate all of you basically for taking the time to come out today.
Agreed totally.
Excellent. Is there any, James, there's a question from Xperia.
I can see
Is
that.
there any, okay, cool. You read it out. I can see it.
Is there any information on how long we will have to pay the attractions charge? When you say the attractions charge, Xperia M2, what do you mean?
Oh, someone from the US. Fantastic.
Hey, US is in the house.
What's up, people?
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Let me try. Xperia M2. Can you please respond? Hey, you're on from Fawn.
Fawn, what's going on, people?
We love Fawn to bit. She's awesome. Grab the opportunity to work with that lady if you get the chance. Trust me. You haven't seen anything yet. Trust me. Okay. I mean extra charge. We'll have to pay the extra charge.
For what?
Wait, do you mean specifically in the UK or where? You mean, what do you mean by extra charge? Please be more specific.
Maybe she means paying tax on her wealth.
I mean, okay. So basically, the whole thing, it's been explained to us, is that because the company's in the process of growing and working towards opening a UK office, the VAT charges, etc., have been added to enable us to, I guess, gain a little more resource and to make sure everything is working according to plan, in line with all the requirements needed for them to be able to open a UK office. So I guess it might be I don't have a date, if I'm honest, but we could definitely find out some more information for you. But I at this point, we can't actually say we're absolutely sure there will be a UK office in a month or so. But that's the idea. That's what we're working towards. So you could call it growing pains, if you like. You know, it basically means we're in the process of working towards a UK office. So hopefully at some point soon, we'll have a local warehouse either in the UK or in the EU, and we won't have to pay these extra charges that we're paying now. I hope that answers your question. But I will add to that, basically. I will say that you do know that this is a tip that we share with everybody. In that, you do know that if you order products as a customer, all customer orders attract a 50% commission. So you have quite a large margin in there to play with.
Hello.
Does that make sense? If you speak to whoever brought you into the business, they'll explain what I mean. They can elaborate on that and explain that, you know, that's quite a large margin to be able to play with. So maybe you might not make as much profit in that specific instance, but there is still scope. There's still room to make some profit. Okay, if there are no more questions, has anybody else got any more questions? Excuse me while I just enjoy my ISOT.
It looks like brandy to me.
You like my branding?
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, I don't think we have any more questions. And really, as I said today, the point of this whole meeting is not to spend an extended amount of time with us waffling on at you and just talking at you. So we really wanted to give you an opportunity, just a little snippet of what we have to offer and this incredible opportunity we're also excited about, because really think about it, health and wellness is huge. You know, I guarantee if you walked out the door tomorrow, you could walk down the street and see a few people that could do with some help with getting a little healthier, you know. And even if it's just in terms of, people say, oh, I don't need to lose weight, so this is not business for me, you know, and that's not strictly true, because they've all kinds of ailments and stuff that people have. Maybe it's just a lack of energy, or people just want to help their resistance, boost their immune system, their resistance to the colds and the flus that they have to face in an open plan office or wherever they work, you know. So there's so many things, you know, that you can pick specifically out of this wide range of products that you can actually use to, you know, to offer people a solution to their health challenges. So with that in mind, since there aren't any more questions, I would simply like to say thank you all very much for taking the time out of your evening to join us today. And if there are any questions that you think of when we jump off this, please get back to the person that invited you to this presentation. And I'm sure we'll meet again in another one of these presentations. Have an awesome, awesome evening. And don't forget, it's definitely time to totally change your life. Have a good evening, folks. Thank you.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye, guys.